The patented ICO3DN system by YSSRL allows geometric surveying data gathered by laser scanning technology to be associated with dynamic 3D images in near photographic resolution. These survey data can then be managed alongside images of the actual environments for technical and architectural uses, as well as functional and management purposes. Let's get to know the system better by looking at an example. After logging on via the dedicated portal, we access the ICO3DN software, which connects the general building data to a 3D model generated through laser scanning technology. The system's main views are shown below. The left-hand frame contains the recorded data for the building in a tree structure which the user can scroll through. Our example refers to the first floor of Building 13 at Sant'Orsola Hospital in Bologna, Italy. The second tab contains a list of the surveyed object types. The last type is the room. Selecting this button opens the screen showing all rooms present on the selected floor, complete with information contained in the survey classification sheet. Selecting an item opens a window on the right for the selected room. From here, the user can interact with the classification sheet data, thus modifying the information contained in the database. The two buttons at the top of this window allow you to access the display functions. The display zooms in on a plan view of the chosen room, which is highlighted with a half-tone effect. The other button switches to the 3D view. The 3D view allows you to move around the areas with the mouse with 360 degrees rotation and the possibility to zoom in and out of the objects it contains. ICO3DN also features other important functions. The Bubble View interface allows you to switch from one room to the adjoining ones where scans have been performed. It's also possible to measure the distances between the elements contained in these views. This is possible because the 3D view in ICO3DN corresponds to the actual distribution of the points in space, allowing the user to obtain redundant information which a traditional drawing cannot, by its very nature, contain. It's possible to enter notes in the 3D view which will then be saved in the database. This implementation allows for a high level of customization to meet requirements. The maintenance possibilities offered are largely related to the fact that all key elements are stored in the ICO3DN system and can be viewed when required. This makes it possible to select any element from the database strings and immediately display it in 3D and 2D views. If, for example, we decide to list all fan coil units contained in the database, the main window will then display all objects of this type recorded for the first floor, complete with all information defined in the general data for them. Selecting an element then opens the right-hand frame, allowing us to view the specific object both in a 2D plan view, where it's highlighted with a circle, and in a 3D view. In the same manner, it's possible to interrogate the 3D view for other objects recorded in that specific room. If we tell the system to display the ceiling safety light element, we will see when we move around the room that the elements corresponding to this description are highlighted with a symbol, for instance a coloured cross. ICO3DN's effectiveness lies in the interaction between the survey information and its powerful views. The ability to move from a 2D plan view of the object to a 3D view of the environment in which it's located, with access to all information about the object itself, and the possibility to compare this with different objects contained in the building's plans, creates a powerful maintenance management system for a wide variety of users. One of the most significant capabilities offered by ICO3DN is its ability to enter information at a later date when required. The model displayed is a complete and fully accurate representation of the surveyed environment. Here, for example, we're viewing the green area outside Building 13. We can bring up the 3D view and enter information at any point in time, allowing us to gather information on assets or enter technical building data only when the need arises. The immediacy of the ICO3DN system's operation allows many different types of operators to interact with the system, allowing the complexity of building management to be successfully dealt with on many different levels. Companies, clients and users can all establish an innovative approach to asset management via this system, based on in-depth certified high-availability knowledge of the relevant data. This will allow them to optimally manage maintenance procedures and schedule planning.